The children's programme.
Is it really? Well, this is a children's poem, quite enough. But it's not a children's poem. I was at Castle Howard last weekend at their Christmas thing, and I saw a chap and his little lad that were messing about playing on the table, and I sort of wrote this. I'm not particularly religious, so how it came out, I don't know. I watched the boy and his father at play, remembering a boy long ago, far away, long before the days of technology and the onset of modern theology. There was little peace, for war was the norm. They could have changed when the boy was born, but greed and jealousy, common sense defied. When the boy became man, they had him crucified. Now his birthday is celebrated with greed, buying what we want and not what we need. Destroying a world he tried hard to save. Now it's digging itself in an early grave. But he's still there. Listen, hear his voice. It's not too late to make a choice. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, nice.
I've been writing a bit here this week. You know the old strike, the public sector strike, which was on recently, so it bloody should be. I wrote this as a public sector strike about Santa. Santa's really fed up, the reindeers have gone on strike. But resourceful Mrs. Santa has got him a three-wheel trike. She says it'll keep him healthy if he pedals it himself, and Santa said, sod that mate, and conscripted the elves. There is one in each pedal, and one to do the steering, two to fill the sled with toys, and the other to get the beer in. Bicycle bells, Santa's on his way. He's really looks so funny sight on his three-wheeled open sleigh. Bicycle bells, we'd all better pray. For if he gets a puncture, he'll not arrive till Boxing Day. And if I can kick my throat right, I wrote this one about a year ago, I think, so try this and then I'll sit down and let you get on. This is called the Christmas song. Sleigh bells ring, it's a warning, 1 o'clock in the morning. He'll sure get a fright, for the fire's still alight. It'll warm up his winter into land. Why don't we just go to Argos and save all this silly fuss? Every year he arrives between 1 AM and 5, and he's so tiddled he can hardly stand. And in the morning it'll be bedlam, wrapping paper and presents everywhere. And I'll be in the middle of this mayhem. No one will do it all again next year. But Boxing Day, it's nearly over. Well, I start to recover. And then the in-laws arrive and I have to survive another day of this Christmas happy band. Mother-in-law is really teed off because the kids, they call her Rudolph. Her nose is glowing red with all the wine she's been fed. Now she says that I'm a very terrible man. January brings back reality. My bank account is... January... I've got this autocopy already. January brings back reality. My bank account is in a casualty. Well, I've had all the thrills, now I get all the bills, and I keep paying in this never land. Yeah, paying in this never land. Sorry about the last verse.